and Teapot 19.
That's right.
My favorite character's voice has to be Far From Being.
Yeah! God, I wish I brought my fourth lesson here.
Oh, hi everyone, I'm Carrie. One of the characters. Hello.
Hi! Hey!
Okay, so one of the characters I voice, it's me, Tennis Ball. I like it.
Tennis ball! Tennis ball! Tennis ball! Tennis ball! Tennis ball!
Hey there guys, I'm Florence, and I voice 6 in the number special.
Yeah!
Hi, I'm Sandra Emily, and I voice 1 in Teapot.
Jesus Christ, my hero jokes.
Awesome. All right, we're going to get to your questions. We're going to start with this mic right over here.
So, okay, sorry. If you had to participate in your own shows, how would you win?
That's a good question.
If I were to participate in BFD, I would try to stay as far away from 4 as possible.
If it were me, I probably would not sign a deal with 1.
Good choice.
I don't know. After that II season 2 finale, like, I kind of, give everyone props for, really going against Cobbs. I feel like I would have tried to, get my way in with him somehow to avoid certain death. But awesome. Thank you so much. And yeah, right over here.
So for BFDI, people have been making videos of these, but is it actually true you're making a Fry's plushie?
Well, you'll find out very soon.
Take my money right now.
Yeah, no, I think people have been making videos of them for good reason, Maybe believe the rumors. Believe the rumors. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, next one here.
Okay, I actually can't believe I'm here. Hi Carrie, hi Michael, hi everyone. So, I know this has never happened in the history of BFDI, but during the elimination, what happens if the votes tie? Yeah. What happens if you tie? Like, how would it be decided?
Well, I think the votes actually have tied because in season 1, episode 18, Leafy and Tennis Ball both got 2 votes. So they went to a tiebreaker. And
yeah.
Snowball ended up ripping that tie. I broke that tie.
Yeah.
It's not a very durable necktie.
Thank you.
Awesome, thank you so much. Yeah, next one over here.
Is there gonna be, hold on.
Oh, man.
Is there gonna be, a new character in season 6?
Season 6?
I feel like we're always coming up with new characters, so, there has to be at least a few newbies.
Better be good.
If there's a newbie you want added to season 6, just say it right now and I'll listen.
Those are wonderful ideas. We'll make sure they're all in season 6. Thank you so much. And next one over here.
Are you gonna ever continue IDFB?
Ooh. Well, right now we're kind of busy with BFGIA and Teapot, but once we're done with that, I feel like, we just have to get back to IDFB. Yeah, we're trying to stay with IDFB too, because we already have IDFB 1. Thank you so much. Yeah, next one over here.
In Teapot 19, Grassy had his depression arc.
No! Wait, can you repeat the question?
Will Grassy continue his depression arc?
That's crazy.
God, I hope not.
I am okay!
Thank you so much. Next one over here.
Aww.
I can't. You got it. 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 You're good. You're good.
I'm a pie cosplayer. So hi Benjamin again. It's nice to see you.
It's so good to see a fellow pie.
It's not about pie, believe it or not. When in episode 6 of season 3 of II, in the Try Not to Laugh challenge, when Nickel goes up to them to try and make them laugh, Balloon whispers to him, just like how we did it back at the hotel. What was he saying about that? Unless Adam knows.
Yeah, do you have any ideas?
Well, I think, as a fellow Nickel myself, I think, just means be a little mischievous. I'm not sure.
But no, I don't think either of us had written that episode, but I think it was just that general concept of like being a little mischievous around the halls.
Also, Benjamin, I made this for you, so it's fine.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You can, give it to Abby.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the question. Love the cosplay.
Next one over here.
Okay, so I might trip up on my words a bit, but how do you guys find the inspiration to, well, I guess courage to keep on going and going well, not going and going. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that in a mean way. But how do you guys keep on finding the courage to keep on? Well, yeah, I think you.
No, totally. Well, I'll say too, just look at this amazing room right here, this amazing community that's built over the past almost 15 years.
That's right, and me.
You all seeing all of your amazing fan art.
You're why I came out this way. I hope you're proud with yourself.
That gives us, the courage and the strength every day to keep making content. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also the people that work on the crew. When I feel a little bit unmotivated, I feel like I see other people animating, and I'm like, oh wow, these people are doing what I can't do right now. So I feel like it's the people who animate. I'm so inspired, and everyone's object shows too. They're so cool.
I started voice acting for the OSC a couple years ago, and at first it was really overwhelming just because there was so much lore that I had missed out on. But I think what motivates me is just learning more about the community, seeing the fan art, fan creations. I know someone even made a fan song of one, and that is just super.
Oh yeah, you'll never know I'm there. I've seen that one.
So you guys.
Thank you so much.
I forgot the lyrics.
Yeah, next one over here.
I wanted to say that my favorite character is Marker because he's purple, which is my favorite color. But I want to
thank you.
There's only a guy in a marker cosplay right over there. See, there he is.
Is there a specific reason why in BFDI you made Marker from sounding like having a deep voice and mature to him sounding like he has a lobotomy?
Well, I think I remember the recommender for Marker's Alex Lyon 0511. I think for a time we were thinking that maybe he could voice the Marker, but I think his microphone wasn't good enough. So we realized that there's this character that I put in 10 Words of Wisdom called Orange Carrie, and it's basically the same voice. So we just kind of took Orange Carrie's voice and transferred it. And I think higher pitched characters are more interesting than I have a tattoo. That's. We decided to change it, so yeah. Thank you for your question.
I like the new Marker. Thank you for your question.
Awesome. Yeah, next one over here.
Why is the 20th episode of every season space related?
That's a good
question. Come to think of it, yeah.
I don't know, it wasn't intentional at first, but I feel like there's something about the 2 and the 0 next to each other that feels very celestial.
Well, I never thought about this before, but if you write out the number 20, 20, it looks almost like 2 flying toward a planet. Just like in BFE 16 when 2 is flying onto Earth. So maybe that's the reason. Maybe we just didn't even know it at the time.
It was a prophecy.
Thank you so much. Yeah, next one over here.
So I noticed Magnet was all blue, and generally magnets have red and blue accents, or are red and blue half split. So is there, in II, will there be a red counterpart to Magnet that's involved in any lore, or is Magnet just blue?
Ooh, well I know that there's other characters in this show that have a blue and red counterpart as well, so That's really interesting, but I think, you know, I wanted to have a really interesting lore answer here, but I think the answer is just she's blue. But you never know what the future holds. Like, there's a lot of blue characters right now in this season, so, you know, could change. Yeah.
I want an evil magnet that's completely red and has the evil eyes and face and everything.
Sunglasses and goes, oh my god, you know, we gotta have that. But thank you so much. Yeah, next one over here.
Hi, I'm sorry, I'm so nervous.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
So,
You're good.
In Teapot 19, in that scene with One and Donut, one mentions that he and Leafy were the only ones not to sign. And I was wondering if the reason why One's room was a mess was because Leafy threw hands with her.
What did Leafy do?
Don't mess with me.
It's just a question that's been on my mind since Teapot 19.
Ooh, well, if only our writer Sam were here, you know, I'm sure he'd reveal every secret there is about what happened between Leafy and Juan. But maybe we need to ask Juan herself.
Sign my contract or else.
Oh, how scary.
And you will find out in the next few episodes of Teapot.
Oh my god.
Thank you so much. Awesome, and next one over here.
Hello, I'm David. I've been a longtime fan since when I was a little kid. Also, my question, I don't know if you're able to answer this, but I bet it's an interesting one. You know Book Casey from the Season 1 remaster?
We sure do. Yeah.
Will we ever see him again at some point?
Ooh, well, what I will say is that Book Casey, you know, was also created by Meatbone, obviously, with theoretically all of the original characters. So all the characters are either alive in the world, in Meatbone's void, or dead. And we'll just have to see which of those three categories Book Casey, you know, has found himself in. But they'll be maybe in the future. But yeah, thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome. Also, hi, Axe.
Hello, thank you for being a fan for so long.
Okay, so, is there ever gonna be an episode in BFDI or in Anime Insanity where it's like a crossover?
Ooh, a crossover.
Like a full episode.
Well, I feel like also the announcements that we make for each tour each year, those are crossovers, but they're not like officially canon. I feel like, you know, for now we'll just have to settle for those. You know, maybe that is the crossover season.
Yeah, for both this year and last year, and I think the year before that, there were crossover shorts made in promotion of the crossover meetup event, and I think it's always really fun to see the characters from one show meeting and interacting with the characters from the other show. And every once in a while, we do see little inklings of one show finding themselves in the other. We saw Pencil in season 4, episode 1 of Inanimate Insanity, and I mean, Nickel of BFDIA fame might never have come to be if it weren't for II Nickel. So I think both shows owe a lot to each other, and I think we'll continue to see some relationship between them for some time to come.
Yeah,
Thank you for the question.
Ben's the one who's been writing these crossover shorts, so you know he's the one responsible.
That's right. So maybe I should take it upon myself to make a whole crossover season.
So, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, next one over here.
Hello, so you guys are basically my inspiration. I'm sorry, I just can't see the word.
Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing.
Thank you. It's just been my dream to be to one of these tours. I've been watching you guys since like I was 6 or 7, and now I'm 11. Whoa!
I'm glad you're here.
And I've always wanted to meet you as in like real life, because you guys have basically been an inspiration for me. Carrie and Michael with BFDI and all the incredible voice acting. And I've also got a question for you. What will happen in Teapot 19? I mean 2020. Yeah.
What will happen?
Yeah, first I just want to say that thank you for the heartfelt message. That means a lot to me. Yeah, I know. It's crazy how young people start watching. It's like half their life. I guess for Teapot 20, you know, we don't want to spoil too much because we want you know, when you watch it, when it comes out, that's the time it's all revealed.
Expect to see one. Expect to see Grassy.
Did you guys want to see one in T-Bot 20?
Yeah!
Hey, Carrie, you want to hear my yellow face impression?
We don't give him an A for
Yellow is my favorite character. I love all of my objects.
Wow, it sounded like you were just listening to the headphones right there. That was basically a clone.
That was amazing. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
And yeah, right over here.
Wait, I'm so nervous right now. In Teapot, if Black Hole ever somehow dies, how would he get recovered?
If Black Hole dies, how would Black Hole get recovered?
I guess
one of the Algebralians has to do it, I feel like.
But they'll get sucked in.
Can the recovery centers produce black hole? I guess we've never tested it.
Maybe they just have to wait for a star to collapse.
Oh yeah, they have to wait for another star to collapse, you know?
Yeah, we
That's
need
how
to.
black
We
holes
need
are
another
created
one to
after all.
form.
Right on. Thank you very much. Yeah, right over here.
Hello. I had this question. I'm really curious about it. So we all remember dough, right? Alright. What specific type of dough is?
I always imagined he was like a bread dough. Something a little sticky and slimy, but not so much that he'd really stick to things.
That's interesting.
Yeah, if he was
I
pizza
imagine
dough, he'd be
cookie dough
Italian.
Personally. Ooh, but I think there's room for interpretation there. Maybe he's a mix of a bunch of different kinds of doughs. It's possible.
Maybe he's like one of those cookie dough croissant doughs. You know what I mean? Where it's like a combo.
No, then he'd be French.
So, a dear, a female dear. We'll have to say what he isn't a girlfriend.
But yeah, thank you very much. So yeah, next one here.
In BFB 31, how did Flour and Gelatin get arrested for falsely burning down a convention, but characters like Blocky, or Pillow didn't get arrested for murder?
Yeah,
I'm good at evading law enforcement. I just hide my tracks.
Yeah, I mean, the CIA was investigating Blocky's funny doings in one of the episodes, so maybe the law just hasn't been able to catch up to him yet. And Flower and Gelatin, as business owners, it's very easy to hold them accountable. But Blocky's just a guy.
Well, they probably don't want to take Blocky down on a small thing, because they know that he's been committing these atrocities for a while. They're just waiting to gather enough evidence that they can really come after him in a meaningful way.
Put him away for life.
I've been following the case. It's really fascinating.
Thank you so much. Great question. Yeah, next one over here.
Hi, I have a question relating to Teapot 19.
It's the Margaret.
From what it looked like, one got rid of Gaiety, Barfbag, and Basketball. Will we ever see them again in Teapot 20 maybe?
Will we see them again?
Well, I really hope we can see the three of them again. I feel like...
Well, all I hear about is that I have their powers.
That's true. I think it... Well, I feel like you just gotta watch the next few episodes of Teapot to find out.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, right over. Oh, amazing costume.
Thank you. I was wondering if Marker will ever turn green again.
Again?
Or purple. I mean purple.
I feel in my deepest heart that I am supposed to be purple. So yes.
Yeah.
That cosplay is so cool, but yeah, don't update it to green just yet. You know, Marker will become purple again. Yeah, so hold out hope.
Thank you very much. Yeah, right over here.
Sometimes I'd like to point out before my question that sometimes I consider you for the founding fathers of the OSC.
Wow, thank you so much.
Alright, so my question is, so there's a lot of comments in Teapot 19 stating that either Grassy is gasping for oxygen or he's crying. Which one is he doing, or both?
Well, I think there's an episode like BFD 7 where Grassy is seen on the moon and he's able to breathe just fine there. So, I can breathe!
Yay! Grassy's okay!
Yeah, next one over here.
I have a couple of things I would like to get out of the way first. First of all, the only reason I started watching all big shows is because of my friend. She got me into it like a year back, so. And
Double your friend.
Your
friend is a trendsetter.
Yeah, she is. Also, thank you for making PJ canon. And,
Of course.
my question was, if Paper and OJ were to go on a date again, what would their favorite date spot be?
Ooh, well, I feel like, for a lot of people, they go through a stroll down memory lane, and go maybe reminisce about things that maybe they met during. I feel like they wouldn't want to do that tile terror challenge in the first season. So maybe something a little bit more fun.
I can imagine them trying to go on a nice romantic date to the restaurant, Tea Kettle's restaurant, but I hear that the kitchen is not being so well run these days, so that might have mixed results.
Thanks.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. And we don't have a ton more time, and there's obviously a lot of you here, so we're going to try to rapid fire do as many as we can here. So we just ask everyone, please, just one question. Yeah, next one right over here.
Hi, my name is Cammy, Nichols' #1 fan, by the way.
Wowie, thank you.
My question is, if specifically BFDI A Nickel and II Season 2 Nickel swapped places, how would the contestants react to that?
Maybe they wouldn't notice at first, but the personality shift is the biggest difference, I think.
Yeah, well, I feel like in, II, where, the emotions were really running high towards the end, where I feel like Lightbulb kind of stored as this bright light for all of them to surround themselves with. I feel like BFDI Nickel would be even happier somehow. And, Lightbulb would maybe be even more depressed that she isn't lighting the way for everyone,
Wow!
Okay,
Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, next one here.
Question is for the Inanimate Insanity crew, and I'm really curious because in season 2, I forgot what episode it was, Test Tube, she lost all her liquid inside her and she started acting really weird, and I'm really curious if she puts different chemicals or liquids inside her glass tube, does she act differently?
She does, yeah. And that's the same thing with OJ as well. I think in one of the season 1 episodes, he fell in the ocean and then became blue and then kind of became sick. He was coughing and wheezing. So the liquid inside of the glass characters definitely has an impact on how they feel. So, now we're in a world where, if you have a physical alteration, you can't just be recovered anymore in II. So there could be long-lasting implications to that.
Okay, thank you.
Great question, thank you. Yeah, next one over here.
Alright, so hello, I've been a fan of the OSC since 2020, and I have a question. How do you guys feel about the upcoming BFDI fan game, BFDI Branches?
Well, BFDI Branches, that is such a fun game. Who here has played BFDI Branches? Oh my gosh.
I've also played it. I think it's really well made, and I feel like the gaming department for BFDI is needing more content soon. 5B will continue.
5B2, the sequel, is canon, folks. Maybe, hopefully.
Games, and maybe in the future, even more things.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, next one over here.
So the last time we saw Flower in BFDIA, she was on life support, and I was just wondering, is she alive, doing well, or is she dead?
Well, I think Ruby did her dance, and that probably brought Flower back to life.
I thought the dance killed her, though.
Thank you, Ruby. I feel good again because of you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, next one
That
right
was
over
supposed to
here.
be Flower.
Hi, this is a question from my friend. How would Microphone react if you saw both tacos from BFDI and II in the same room?
Well, I was gonna say, I feel like the relationship is in a better place than it was before. But maybe, it could bring up some past distrust. Maybe she'll be like, uh-oh, I didn't even know about this other taco. And maybe it wouldn't be good for their relationship to have that, confusion. But yeah, you think anything, Ben?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, Microphone just being
I think you're
more
right
tacos, the
there.
merrier. I think Microphone and
I don't really know. I was really paying attention.
Game together, and they don't have to be sneaking around hiding that they're working together anymore. So maybe she'd be happy about it.
We're truly good cop, bad cop here. Thank you very much. Yeah, next one over here.
Hi, sorry, this is my first time. A couple things just to get out of the way. I've been in the OC for 1 year, and I've mastered the X voice. It's time for cake and steak.
Wow, it sounds just like me.
Okay, anyways, my question is for Adam. Adam, in II, since we know that Paper and OJ are officially dating, will there be any ships planning? Are you planning to make any other ships that people have made, like canon?
Well, it's a really good question, and I feel like, people have asked during the Q&As, like, oh, is this ship canon, is this ship... Now that we have an official canon ship in the canon of the show, I feel like I can't spoil it. So you'll just have to see in future episodes, but there could be,
More ships need to be sailing, people. We need all these ships off the dock as fast as possible.
Ooh, will someone voice 3? Well, 3 needs a voice. 3 can't just be a hand just all by itself.
Yeah, what would? Yeah, big question. What would 3's voice be like?
Sam is still doing like a casting call for 3's voice actor, so like...
I want to hear it.
Yeah, coming soon.
Thank you very much. Yeah, next one right over here.
Okay, so my question is, what happened to 4 in Teapot 19 when he got teleported by 1?
I'm powerless. I mean, I think it's probably because like Pencil, like yeeted him off the roof or something. We left it like specifically ambiguous to kind of like leave a cliffhanger so that you have to watch the next episode to find out.
Thank you, and unfortunately we only have time for 2 more questions. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we'll just get to it here.
Well, I've been a fan since like around 2020.
Alright.
Well, my name's Freddie. It's nice to meet you.
This is my Cassie impression.
Oh, anyways, my question.
Wow.
Regarding how people can be recovered easily in BFDI, what are the legal consequences for murder?
Well, I know that for Flower, she has said like, I don't care that you killed me, I just want immunity. So clearly like, being murdered is seen as less significant as like, gameplay things. At least to Flower.
But, that's different from real life, so, don't take inspiration.
Yeah. Do not follow in Flower's footsteps.
Thank you very much. Yeah, and right over here.
Okay, so hello, my name is Connor, and I've been a fan since Teapot 2. What's your favorite object show that's not BFDI or an Anime Insanity?
Ooh, my favorite is Object Invasion. And please,
that's actually a good one. That's actually pretty good.
I really like Battle for the Respective Roboti.
That's a deep
pull. One that I like has an overlap with one of our characters. It's one. I'm the proud owner of a Liam plush.
Good for you.
My favorite object show right now has to be The Nightly Manor by Alan.
Oh, that's a good one too. Wow.
It's a bit of a nostalgic choice, but I just remember watching it back when I was also first watching BFDI. I really like Brawl of the Objects. I think
yes!
Give a shout out to Paper Puppets by Yellow
Nice!
Great question. Thank you so much. And thank you all for being an incredible audience. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Yeah, I can't really clap with the camera in my hands, but okay.
Really appreciate you all attending. And that's the end of our show. Thank you so much for coming. We have a lot of merch in the lobby. We have photo stations, so make sure to definitely get over there and take the photos. But yeah, hope to see you next time, and thanks again.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, you've been a wonderful audience.